As you know, no offensive lineman has ever been awarded the number 7. What was that kind of like, and how'd you find out that you were going to be given that honor?
Well, I found out probably like 10 minutes before you all did. I mean, he told us in front of the team, and that was the first time that we had heard anything about it. And, I was just as shocked as anybody just because, being the first lineman to get number 7 is just a huge honor. And I couldn't be more thankful that, I was chosen to do that, and I just got to represent it in the right way.
Well, can you just talk about the evolution about this offensive line? It made great strides last year, but how have you taken that to the next level now with this group?
Just having 5 guys that have played with each other now, and know what to expect out of each other, and can trust the guy next to you. Getting last year, we grew as each week went on, like you said, and now this summer we grew even more. And I just feel like this year we're tighter than we've ever been, and we're gonna work as five guys to one guy.
Versatility too helps that, I'm sure.
Yes,
like
sir.
you just talk about the moving parts where guys can play guard, tackle, center,
Yeah.
wherever.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, guys being able to play more than one position is huge, just in case. Love you too, Jaden. Just in case, something bad does happen, injury, sickness, all that type of stuff. So having guys play tackle, Emery playing guard, Lance moving into tackle, it's moving pieces that we need.
Yeah, that guy that just gave you a shout out. How much have you taken upon yourselves to make him feel more comfortable in the pocket? Something that he's worked on.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best playmaker in the country, so, making him feel as comfortable back there as we possibly can only makes it easier on us, because that means he's going to go down there and make the plays that he does. So just, making his life as easy as possible is our main goal.
You going up against this new and improved, per se, Harold Perkins, I mean, what have you seen from him moving all over the place, creating chaos, really, like he normally does?
Yeah, I mean, last year everybody kind of knew what to expect out of Harold when he got in the game, and they still couldn't stop it, him spying the QB and all that type of stuff. He's just a freak athlete. It didn't matter if you, accounted for him or not. He was going to run you down and make you look silly. But, this year, him being able to move from inside the box to outside the box to rushing the passer on third down, it just throws your whole offense for a loop. So I think that's going to make him even better this year, and I expect great things out of him just like everybody else.
How does your mindset kind of change from a year ago in this spot where, you're going up against Florida State in your first college football game? Now you're on preseason watch lists and things like that. How has your mindset changed?
Really just having the year of experience under my belt. And, I feel like that goes for a lot of guys on the team last year that were first time playing, now knowing what to expect from a college game and all that type of stuff. It makes the biggest difference in the world when you know what's coming.
And for a Florida State team, they have a lot of continuity in that front seven. So you kind of know you've had that experience against them in game. How valuable is that?
Knowing who you're going against is a big. I mean, nothing will catch you by surprise. I mean, you know what's at stand, and we know what to expect from them, and we'll be ready.
What about them kind of makes them maybe tough for some teams to prepare for?
They're a veteran group. They're old. They got a lot of 6 years, redshirt seniors. And, they do what they're supposed to, and they've been in that system, so they know exactly what they're doing. So I feel like that could give people problems.
I was talking to Emery, and he said the two of you, your goal was that when somebody mentions Will, they're going to mention Emery, and vice versa. You two kind of wanted to be always mentioned together and whatnot. Just a year into this, how is it going?
It's making progress for sure. I mean, Emery, that's one of my best friends. We live together. And I was just telling them over there, we lean on each other for everything. So I feel like, we're, only moving forward.
We were joking with him. He loves his mom. Don't call him mama's boy, right? I mean,
Well, he definitely is.
He definitely is a mama's boy. But just being around him and his mother, their relationship, he and his mother.
It's honestly like one I've never seen before. They have a mother-son relationship that, I feel like is one of the best I've ever seen. And, I see it firsthand. I mean, I go to their house on Thanksgiving, and she's at our apartment bringing food and always coming over. And, Emery has a dog now, so, she comes over and has to pick him up sometimes. So I see her all the time. I actually saw her yesterday, so.
How good is her cooking?
It's insane.
You said Emery has a dog.
Yeah.
It lives with you, though.
Yes, it does. His name is JR, and he's a handful.
Just last question. Have you seen the Big 50 burger that she makes?
Yeah, we were actually just talking about that, and I was joking, saying that, the Emory Jones burger probably has like 10 patties on it with 6 strips of bacon.
Everyone's called you a playmaker. Do you feel like you're a playmaker, and why?
I feel like a playmaker in a different way. Malik, Kyron, BT, Jaden, all those guys score touchdowns. I just block people. But, it's you got to have the blocking just to make the play move forward. But, yeah, I feel like in a different way all 5 O-linemen are playmakers, but it's just a different type of playmaker compared to skill positions.
You had 2 more for Will? Will, how long, maybe into last year, did you not view yourself as a freshman playing the offensive line in the SEC?
Well, I'd say after about the 2nd or 3rd game was when I kind of started to adjust to it and kind of felt, really comfortable every play out there. And, but I felt like a young guy every year, and that's just because, every game. That's just because whenever we go to the scouting report, it'd just say junior, junior, senior, senior, senior. So, I definitely felt like I was the young guy out there, but not at a physical disadvantage or a mental disadvantage. The strength program had me ready last year, but yeah, you can definitely tell the difference.
I think comfort, too, is just an overarching theme with this entire team, right, from the coaching staff to the players. How have you seen it in your eyes, just this entire team's comfortability now?
Oh, it's night and day compared to last year. Just being used to Coach Kelly's process, all of what our expectations of our position coaches. Last year we didn't have to release any position coaches except the D-line, but, we had all the coaches that are helping now around last year. So it's really not too many new faces right now, and, knowing what to expect out of them and what to expect out of the strength staff, nutrition staff, all of that stuff, it makes the biggest difference in the world.